Us is the new movie by Jordan Peele, who is, if you don't know him, the director of Get Out. It was released on the 22nd of March this year in the United States. Us had a $70 million debut, making it the highest grossing box office weekend for an original horror movie. Anyways, let's start with the movie. The movie started with this long shot of cages with rabbits, which actually creeped me out because the scene was so long. Then we got showed a flashback of little Adelaide watching TV with a scene of hands across America. Then the parents went with her at the fun fair and she walked away and went to this attraction at the beach. I don't remember the name, but I think it was something like Find Your True Self. And then she met this other girl who looked exactly like her, and the movie skipped forward with the parents talking to a therapist, not knowing what to do because their daughter doesn't speak anymore and seems weird and changed. Then we skip forward again with Adelaide being grown up, having a husband, Gabe, and two kids, Zora and Jason. And they decided to go to the beach where she was when she was younger. When they arrived, they saw that something happened and the ambulance carrying a dead person away. Then we got introduced to their friends who also had two kids and were waiting at the beach for them. Then the little boy walked away and saw this person standing at the beach and blood dropping from his fingers, which is important for the story. Then he went back and the family was standing in their driveway. Then one of my favorite scenes came with Gabe talking to them and trying to scare them away. This really had me laughing hard. But the mysterious family broke into their house and it turned out that the family looked exactly like them but with red overalls. Then Adelaide's double started talking, which was really creepy, and every family member went after their duplicate. The husband double had some funny ass scream and he killed his double in a hilarious way on his boat. Then the daughter got chased by her double and the boy played with his double and figured out that he imitated him, so he took off his mask and the double took off his and it turned out that his mouth was burnt. Then the family escaped and Gabe came to save them with the boat and they drove to their neighbors, which were their friends. Then the first twitch came, which was that they also got visited by their doubles and got all killed. So the family had to kill these doubles too and turned on the TV, and it turned out that the country had completely gone in chaos because everyone has doubles and they all just stood there after they killed their doubles, forming a group. Drove back to the fun fair where there were lying hundreds of bodies on the floor and them standing even in the water forming this line. Then the boy's double showed up, but the boy remembered that he imitated him, so he went backwards and the double walked backwards too into the fire, killing himself. But then the boy got kidnapped by Adelaide's double, or Wet. So the mother went to this attraction we saw in the beginning and where she first met her double, and it turned out there was a whole facility underneath with a lift and where also the rabbits were and all the doubles from the people above doing the exact same thing as them, which looked scary as hell and actually had me in shock for a minute. And then it turned out that Adelaide's double was different. She managed to go upwards and meeting her real double and choking her unconscious and kidnapping her and taking her downwards and chaining her at the bed. So the twist was that she took her place and that's why she behaved so different, because she didn't know how to behave. So the double explained the plan with them all standing and holding hands around the globe, and turned out the person the boy saw at the beginning standing at the beach was the double of the dead person which the ambulance carried away. He killed his double. So Adelaide, or now he knew the real double, managed to kill a double and saving the boy, but he knew there was something wrong about her mother. And also the last shot of them in the car driving away, we saw the boy looking at his mother knowing that she wasn't his real mother. And the last shot was a scene of all the doubles standing there over the globe forming this line. So yeah, that was the movie in a nutshell. Let's move on to the actors. Lupita Nyong'o was absolutely incredible. Wow, what an actress. As well as Winston Duke, he was phenomenal too. Then Evan Alex and Shahidi Wake Joseph were also great. Tim Heidecker and Elizabeth Moss were also good. Tim Heidecker double scream had me weak because it sounded just like a zombie from The Walking Dead. Then the soundtrack was also great. The use of the song I Got 5 on it at the end was just phenomenal. Wow. Then let's move on to some unanswered questions, which I absolutely love because I don't like it when everything is explained in a movie. So one thing which wasn't explained was how the doubles were so strong and also nearly immortal. Then why the government made this project of the clones. Then how they exactly escaped was also not explained. Why the boy got a burned mouth also. But I will leave these questions up to my imagination as long as Jordan Peele doesn't explain them himself. To be honest, this was one of the most confusing movies I've ever seen. Anyways, I have to say I had such a good time in the theater. My theater was also full. The jokes in this movie were hilarious and also not too much. The movie was actually scary and also had me thinking about it for a few more days after I saw it. The twists were also great and unexpected, and I have a feeling that this movie has a huge rewatch vibe. So with all this being said, I'm giving this movie an 8.5 out of 10. A great horror movie, or whatever you want to call it. I recommend it to everyone who hasn't seen it yet. Go see it, you won't be disappointed. So let me know if you are still planning to see the movie, or if you already saw it, and what would you rate it, or if you don't care about the movie at all. And yeah, that was it for the movie Us. The movie I'm going to watch is Shazam, and it's actually today, so my review should be up next week. I'm really excited for this one, just like I was excited for Us, which you would know if you watched this video. Link in the description. And yeah, that was it. Roll the outro.